Morning everybody, welcome to my channel. Days Keto by Keto Kath. I'm Keto Kath and this is my YouTube channel that's following my journey to lose 56 pounds. If you haven't already done so, if you're enjoying my videos, please hit the subscribe button below, hit the bell so you get to see all my new videos and you can follow my journey with me. And please, if you want to leave a comment, if there's a video you want me to make that you'd like to see, I'm happy to do that. Just leave some comments below. So I've titled this video 55 days on keto because today is my 55th day. And I can't believe how fast the time's gone, to be honest with you. 55 days I've been doing it for. It's just flown by, and I think my advice to anybody would be, if you're starting on a keto diet, on your keto journey, just take each day at a time, because that's how I've approached it. If I'd have thought about the length of time it's going to take me, I've got 4 stone to lose, 56 pounds all in all. I think it feels like a mountain, which is sort of the subject of today's video, and which is why I'm stood here in the hall in front of this picture here, which I'll explain in a little while. So just take each day as it comes if you're starting on a diet. This has been a normal week for me. I've managed to fit in 3 bike rides this week: Monday, Thursday and last Saturday. I'll put some little clips in here of where we went and what we've done. Hi everyone. Saturday morning, but Angela's laughing at me. Look, get her in shot now. I can't see, she's in shot. So yeah, she's in shot. Give me a wave, Angela. Me and Angela's come out on a bike ride. It's only about 10 o'clock. Yeah, 10 o'clock and we've done 13 miles, so we've come to Spike Island. Isn't it lovely? There you go, beautiful Saturday morning. So I'm getting my miles in today. I feel really good this morning actually. So see you Friday, bye. Here we go, we just cycled up to Carmill Dam, which is about a 14-mile cycle. We did it on Monday, today's Thursday. There you go, isn't that nice? Look, it's a bit noisy at the pub across the way. My phone's over the water now, so I'm getting a bit nervous. And there's trusty old Angela, the cycling companion. So, see you Friday. So, the bike rides this week have totaled up, believe it or not, to 55 miles. So how ironic is that? My 55th day of keto and I've done 55 miles cycling. And here's the thing, and here's why I'm stood in a different room today in front of this picture. I used to love going walking. I still do enjoy walking, which you'll see from my holiday videos that I absolutely love walking, getting out in the fresh air. That's me. In 2014, my father passed away in 2013 from dementia. In 2014, I climbed this mountain here with my brother and my nephew and my brother's partner in memory of my father, because my dad was a mountaineer and he loved going walking, which is where I've got my love of walking from, and most of the family as well. But we climbed that mountain with my dad's ashes, because it's one of the mountains in Scotland that he'd never been up, he'd always wanted to do, but it's notoriously difficult. I should put some pictures in. It's called Sullivan. So, beautiful mountain, but a very hard slog. It's something like that. It's landlocked, there's no roads there. It's a 5-mile walk just to get to it before you even start, and then about a mile, more or less, vertical ascent. But I did that in 2014. And then in 2015, again on my holidays, I took my youngest son Nathan and we went up another mountain in Scotland. And again, I did that, and climbing a mountain is a hard slog. My dad used to say, the true test of a person's fitness is whether you can walk up and down a hill or a mountain, because it's very true. There's an endurance that comes into it, as well as the aches and pains in your knees, and that mindset of just keep going, which is so much like dieting. But here's the thing, I have done nothing for 2 years. I've done absolutely nothing. 2017, 2018, even 3 years actually, 2019. I've not done any exercise other than walk the dogs. And when you're walking dogs, you're stopping constantly. It's not like, a power walk. But my knees were aching, my legs were aching. I've been getting so much joint pain, which I would say inflammation. I know I was starting with arthritis because my knuckles are quite arthritic. But the pains, and I just thought, I can't do it anymore. I'd basically given up on myself. And I just thought, I won't be doing any more mountains. And in some ways, that's a kind of depression. You're depressed about your body, you're depressed about your health, and you're stuck in that rut of not doing anything about it. And I just literally had given up and just thought, I've done my last mountain. And yet, I went up mountains with my dad when he was in his late 70s. I remember going up Culmore in Scotland and he was in his late 70s and he could give me a run for my money then. So it's never too late. I think the message is just get moving, because last Saturday I cycled 26 miles and yet months before I'd just given up on my own health. So it's never too late to address your health. Don't give up on yourself is the message. And do what suits you. I'm loving the cycling. I've never been a cycler, never something that I've really done before. And the reason I did it was because I've been getting aches and pains in my legs and it's less impact, so that's why I chose cycling. Now, I really look forward to it. My mum's 83 and I think I mentioned last week she was going to the doctors. And the doctors told her to keep moving, move more because of lockdown. She's not been going out and her mobility suffered a little bit. Now she does make herself walk up and down stairs every day. Doctor said do it twice a day, so she's doing it and she's started going out for more walks. So if she can do it at 83, we can all do it. So if you're feeling like I did, where you're in a depression and you don't feel you're able to do that, you see other people being fit. I was that person months ago, and yet now I'm out cycling 26 miles. So just find your own comfort zone, find something you enjoy. I think it makes a big difference having an exercise buddy, somebody that's going to push you, like I go with my friend Angela, and I push her and she pushes me, and we're always aiming to try to do just a bit more. But yeah, do not give up on yourself. It is never too late. If my mother can start exercising at 83, there is something, no matter how small, that you can actually start doing. So that's my message for today. It's about climbing mountains, and just making that start. So this week I have made a video on how to get started on keto. I got so many questions after last week, people saying to me, Kath, how have you lost half a stone in a week? 7 pounds is a lot in a week. What's this diet all about? What do we need to do? Is it easy to follow? So I thought, do you know what? Rather than replying to all these messages, I might as well just make a video about keto and how to get started. So if you are interested in the keto diet, have a look at that video. It's just some hints and tips. You've got to do your own research. You've got to really understand what you're doing, but hopefully that will help you get started. I've got to tell you about my non-scale wins this week. My clothes, I'm running out of clothes to wear. I'm putting things on and they're just, this is one that I've had in my wardrobe for years because it's about size 14 and I just didn't want to get rid of them. I've kept them there, so I've got something to go into. But do you remember on holiday I bought some size 14 trousers and I said at the time, I can get one pair on, but the others were like just that much too small at the waist. Well, I put them on this morning and they fastened, so that's brilliant, and are so motivational. So yeah, I can get into my 14s again now on the bottoms, which is great, but I am going to run out of clothes pretty damn soon. My other non-scale victory was one of my customers came in for a groom the other day and she said, wow, you've lost weight, haven't you? And she's the first person that's noticed. People in the family have said to me, oh, we can tell you're losing weight, but they all know I'm on a diet. So you've sort of got that, are they just saying it or can they really see it? But this is the first person who doesn't know I'm dieting that noticed. So I was really pleased with that. And mainly my grooming tops. I bought grooming tops. I'll put some pictures in here of my clothes. that you can see how big they've got. But I bought grooming tops because after lockdown I've got to get changed between every single dog that I groom and change my outfit and decontaminate everything. So I bought loads of grooming tops. Now they're all too big for me, so I'm going to have to go out and buy a load more. But that was my big non-scale win really this week, is my clothes and somebody noticing that's not in the family. The other thing I've done today, and just bear with me, I need to get this on a piece of paper, is I took my measurements this morning, because I'll tell you about my weight loss in a minute, but this morning I feel smaller this week. I feel smaller in my clothes, especially with trying them on and know I can get into a 14s. So just bear with me one sec while I put my glasses on. When I started this diet, my waist was 42 inches, which is the reverse of what it was when I met Paul, because it was 24 inches when I met Paul. Today it's 36.5, so I've lost 5.5 inches off my waist. My arms were 15 inches at the widest point here, and today they're 12.5, so I've lost 2.5 inches off my arm. My hips, and now I'm pear-shaped, so my hips are my widest part. My hips are 46 inches, and today they're 42, so I've lost 4 inches off my hips. The top of my thigh, and I don't know whether I can see my thigh or not, but the very widest part at the top of your leg was 23.25 inches, and today it's 22.5. And my knees, now I don't think I measured my knees correctly to start off with, because if you remember I'd put 2 inches on my knees when I last did my measurements. So I'll go off last time's measurements. Last time's measurements, my left knee was 17.25, my right knee was 18.25, and I do lead with my right leg. But today that one's 16 and that one's 16.25, so I've lost 3.25 inches off my knees. So finally my knees have gone down. So my total inches lost so far is 16 inches, and I just feel absolutely fabulous. When your clothes start fitting you more comfortably, it's just so rewarding, so worthwhile the effort. Food wise, I've had some lovely meals this week, which I'll just put a little picture in, and each picture will have a description. But I've had lamb steaks, I've had a beautiful Thai style chicken curry. I really enjoy my food, and it's really satisfying, and I'm just not hungry after it. Today I might bake some cookies that I've seen a recipe for, because I made Nathan a cake for his birthday yesterday, and I made this great big chocolate cake, loads of chocolate frosting, didn't even lick the spoon. But I feel like I could just do with something. I'm ready after 8 weeks just to have a little treat. So I'm going to make some keto cookies. So I might put the recipe on here if I film myself doing it. So weight loss this week, how have I done? I lost a pound. I was really not expected to lose anything. I've been hopping on the scales because I've been so paranoid about putting that half stone back on. But I've kept it off all week, but right up to yesterday I'd stayed the same weight. And I've got on the scales this morning and I've lost another pound. So 196 down to, I can't remember what I was last week, but another pound weight. I think it was 22.5 pounds off, so 23.5 pounds off this week. So it just keeps, it's not a race. It's as long as it keeps coming off, and as long as I'm enjoying my food and I feel like this, then it's a thumbs up to keto and the keto diet. So see you all next week. Keep ketoing on. Bye.